Hey, Arca, New Jersey. It's Matthew Locascio, owner of In-Home Training by Matthew Locascio, inhometrainermatt.com. A lot of you may recognize me from doing the Friday classes with ARC of New Jersey that a lot of the members of ARC participate in, and the team members as well. I've been so blessed to become part of ARC of New Jersey's family, from you guys allowing me to come in and do these classes. And my fellow employees as well. Some of you may have only taken classes with Kristen or Maria. And I just want to say before we start these videos, I'm so thankful for all the participation we've gotten, and just the positive support, and just the fun experience that I've had and all my team members have had working with ARC in New Jersey. I'm now honored to be able to bring you guys weekly little videos to give you guys great tips and advice on getting good, healthy workouts in, and just great lifestyle choices. I'm going to have some of my team members do some as well, so you'll get the full in-home training experience. But I'm an egomaniac, so I'm going to do the first one here for you guys. And today what we're going to be focusing on is just any range of motion exercise that you can do from a seated position. So this can include any one of you, no matter what you're going through. If you have lower body issues or something that keeps you from being able to exercise standing upright, or you just don't feel confidence in your balance when you're standing to do exercise that way, these are some great range of motion exercises that will not only help you get stronger and help you get in better shape, but they'll also help kind of stretch out your body, allow you to sit and stand with better posture, and also help prevent against, possible injuries that come with just being tight, the muscles being tight, and obviously slouching, things that make our bodies kind of keel inwards instead of the proper way, which is to be outward and have our back upright and be in a good posture position. So some of you may recognize some of these moves from if you do the Friday classes with me. A lot of these are a big staple of what I do with my training. So for some of you guys, this is just going to be a great reminder. And for the new people, I ask that you just, give it your best shot. And if you don't feel like you're doing it right, you can always go back and rewatch. None of us are perfect when it comes to exercise. I'm certainly not, and I'm a trainer. Oftentimes we're not doing things 100% right. But that's why people like me are here to help. And Aaron and the great people at ARC have my information. And if any of you ever need advice or have questions about any of these videos, that's what we're here for. We're here to help. So try your best. And again, I invite you to, reach out if you need further assistance, or you just need to make sure whether you're doing something right or not. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're just going to take our arms and we're going to put them to the sides, no matter whether you're sitting in a chair. Now I'm sitting on an ottoman because it's easiest for me, but if you're sitting in a chair, just get your arms out to the side as best you can. And what I want you to do is come over your head, and I'm going to have my palms facing inward, so almost like an overhand clap, and then back down. And we're taking deep breaths as we do this. We want to sit upright, nice straight posture, poking our chest out. We want to feel like we're spreading those back muscles out as we come up. Again, deep breaths, bringing the hands over. I'm just going to push back here so you can see my hands real quick. There you go. So you can see that my palms are facing in like a clapping position. Good. Deep breaths. And the whole time we're doing this, I'm not slouching forward. I'm not leaning one way or another here. I'm keeping my back straight. And as I come up, I want to feel like I'm letting those back muscles spread out and get a nice big stretch. Deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Even I struggle with that sometimes. I'm a mouth breather. Aaron, that's an inside joke for you. And good. Awesome, guys. All right, the next one we're going to do here, now we're going to hold our hands outward, and we're still going to be in that clapping position here, but we're going to hold our hands outward, and one at a time, we're going to rotate one arm back. You don't have to keep it perfectly straight. If it's a little bent, that's okay. Again, allow yourself, depending on the level you're at, don't do anything outside of your comfort range, guys. But what we want to do is take one arm back and just slowly rotate back like so. And slowly rotate. And if you're sitting in a chair and you can rotate a little bit to the side of your body using your oblique muscles, which is the sides of our abs, then that's great. If you can't do that, then just sitting perfectly still with good posture and bringing one arm back at a time is perfect too. So like this, if you don't feel comfortable rotating, if you do, you can just kind of use your vision to follow your arm back a little bit here. And that will allow you to naturally rotate with your arms. And you should kind of feel the same motion of your back, kind of getting a good stretch here as you go side to side, regardless of how you're doing this. And we're going to do one more each side here. Now, if you're doing this at home or wherever you're doing this, you may be thinking, what number, how many of these should I do, how many sets? There's no perfect number. I generally have my clients, guys, aim for 10 to 12 of any specific exercise I'm having them do, but depending, sometimes I have them go 15 to 20. If they don't feel comfortable, I have them do 5 to 6. If you're at home, I would just do these based on your level of fitness, where you think you're at. Challenge yourself, but don't put yourself in a position where you feel like you're hurting yourself by continuing an exercise. So allow your body to kind of dictate the number for you. Aim for a goal of 12 reps is what we call it. So 12 times doing any of these exercises. But stop when you feel like your body's at a point that it can't do it any longer without either changing the form or going through physical pain that's not normally associated with working out. So allow yourself, you challenge yourself to where you feel something, but don't go overboard, especially the first few times. Like anything else in life, guys, this is steps. So we want to do everything in steps with exercise. And you'll notice as you naturally go on, if you do this workout or different workouts, you'll be able to build up over time. But don't get over anxious or over aggressive. Allow your body to dictate the number for you. All right, now we're going to put our palms up, facing towards the ceiling. We're going to push straight out and in, and then flipping the palms the other way, and up and down, out, in. Deep breaths, guys. Good. Notice I'm still trying to keep my back straight here. I'm keeping my chest poked out a little bit so that I know I'm not slouching. I have the luxury of the camera here, so I know I'm not tilted to one side or the other. If you're not able to see yourself, just occasionally when doing an exercise, pause for a second and just look down or look whichever way and make sure that you're not, especially in a chair, push to one side or the other. And once you've done that, continue the exercise. Always allow yourself the chance to adjust to make sure you have good posture in an exercise. Never keep going with an exercise if you're not sure of that. That's the most important thing. Good. See, palms out and then palms up. So we're going out, in, up, back down. Out, in, and then we're flipping the hands, and it's just like a little shoulder press. Again, if you can't go all the way up, guys, that's okay. Go up to where you feel comfortable, bring the hands back down. Go out to where you feel you can go, come back in. Good. Very good, guys. All right, the next exercise we're going to do here, this doesn't involve the arms whatsoever. All we're going to do is we're going to cross our arms across our chest here so that we make sure we're not doing anything funky with them. We have a tendency in exercises when we're not using an extremity to try and get them to kick in subconsciously. So here we're just going to put them across our chest so that we know where they're at and that they're, not doing anything they shouldn't do in the exercise. And what you're going to do is just lean forward. Lean forward. Now you're getting too much of my face here. Oh, God, I'm so sorry for you all. Go to where you feel comfortable. Big breath out. And then right back to our perfect posture. Coming down, big breath through the nose. Leaning down to where we feel comfortable. Big breath out. I think I left some steam there, some mist on the camera. I breathed out so hard. Guys, when you're coming forward, it's important, just like everything else, don't go so far that you feel like you're going to fall out of your chair or seated position. You don't want to feel off balance. Again, just come forward to where you feel like you can go to and still have the balance to come up and lift yourself up. And when you lift yourself up, you should tighten your ab muscles because that's what you're using to bring yourself back up. Not your lower back, not your arms, not your shoulders, not your legs. You're using your abs. So you want to feel like you're using these ab muscles to bring you back up to a straight seated position. Last one. Great. All right, guys. Last one we're going to do here. We're going to hold our arms straight out like a lowercase T. And I'm just going to ask you to try to rotate, keeping the arms level. So we're not moving our arms. We're moving these muscles, our obliques, and we're just keeping our arms level with the rest of our body. Just a little bit to each side. Again, if you have problems with rotations, just a little to each side is fine. If holding your arms out like this is too stressful on your shoulders, you can bring them in like last exercise and just allow one shoulder each way to come forward, just so that we get a little stretch in our upper and lower back there. So depending on your level of fitness, you can attempt either way here. But no matter what, we want to go nice and slow, and we're stopping in the middle. I'm going to do two more in this position so you can see this again. Again, stopping in the middle, right shoulder comes forward, back to middle, left shoulder. And there it is, guys. There you have it. Those are some good exercises, range of motion exercises to be able to stretch yourself out and make sure you're maintaining good posture. Good posture, again, is the most important thing, I think, when it comes to exercise and taking that first big step to fitness. So thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, please reach out. I'm here to help. Again, allow yourself to dictate, your body to dictate how many of these you do, how many sets, etc. And I can't wait to see you guys next week with another exciting episode where we'll be going over more exercises that'll help you get on track to a healthier lifestyle. Again, for Matthew Locascio, in-home training, and the great people at Arc of New Jersey, we'll see you next week.